Bangladesh COVID positivity rate highest in 5 months, 12 districts at high COVID risk. BNP denies allegation of hiring lobbyists in US, terms the accusation fabricated. Shah Jalal University students go on hunger strike demanding VC's resignation, syndicate post suspended. Assalamu alaikum. This is Nusrat Islam welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just had the headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Bangladesh has reported 9,500 new coronavirus cases, the highest daily count since 12th August. The death toll rose to 28,176 as 12 more patients died from COVID in the 24 hours to 8 a.m. on Wednesday. Among the 8 divisions, Dhaka recorded the highest number of cases and deaths. As many as 37,000 samples were tested across the country for a positivity rate of 25.11%. The latest figures put the recovery rate at 94.64% and the mortality rate at 1.72%. The number of COVID infections in Bangladesh has increased by 228% in the last 1 week compared to the previous week. Health authorities in Bangladesh have flagged 12 districts as red zones due to high infection and death rates of COVID and its Omicron variant. In the past week, 62,000 COVID tests have been conducted in Dhaka. Of these, 17,000 have come back positive. For a positivity rate of 28.11%, it is the highest rate in the country, and the Directorate General of Health Services has designated Dhaka as a district at highest risk. 11 districts, including Chattogram, fall into the high-risk category, while 31 others are at medium risk. The COVID-19 pandemic is far from over, the World Health Organization chief said, cautioning against a narrative that the fast-spreading Omicron variant is risk-free. This pandemic is nowhere near over, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus told reporters from the WHO's headquarters in Geneva. The UN Health Agency chief warned against dismissing as mild the coronavirus variant Omicron, which has spread like wildfire around the globe since it was first detected in southern Africa in November. Meanwhile, France's daily reported new coronavirus cases broke a new record on Tuesday with an average of over 300,000 a day in the past week, with a headline figure approaching 500,000. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has expressed her firm conviction that no one can stop the indomitable pace of Bangladesh's advancement, as it has become a role model of development in the world. She also urged all to work unitedly for transforming the country into a developed one by 2041, while maintaining the country's current developing nation status. The Prime Minister was virtually addressing the graduation ceremony of the DSCSC 2021-2022 course of Defence Services Command and Staff College held at its Sheikh Hasina complex in Dhaka's Mirpur cantonment.
দেশকে ভালোবাসতে হবে, দেশের মানুষকে ভালোবাসতে হবে, দেশের জন্য নিবেদিত প্রাণ হতে হবে। এবং বাংলাদেশ আজকে স্বাধীন দেশ, বাংলাদেশের এই অপ্রতিরোধ্য অগ্রযাত্রা আর কখনো কেউ থামিয়ে দিতে পারবে না। সেভাবেই বাংলাদেশকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে হবে সামনের দিকে। সব সময় বিশ্বে মাথা উঁচু করে চলতে হবে, সম্মানের সাথে, মর্যাদার সাথে। সেই মানসিকতা গড়ে তুলতে হবে। কারো কাছে হাত পেতে নয়, আমাদের যা সম্পদ আছে তাই দিয়েই আমরা নিজেদেরকে বিশ্বে মর্যাদাশীল করে গড়ে তুলেছি এবং আমরা আরও গড়ে তুলব, সামনে এগিয়ে যাব।
BNP has denied appointing any lobbyists in the United States, an allegation recently made by the State Minister Shahriar Alam. BNP Standing Committee member Khondokar Musharraf Hossain called the allegation false, baseless and fabricated while talking to reporters after paying homage to the party founder Zia Rahman at the Capitol on the occasion of his 86th birth anniversary. Other leaders and activists of the party were present at the event. After the United States imposed sanctions on RAB and Bangladesh did not get the invitation to join the US's Democracy Summit, they came up with a fabricated allegation. Dr. Musharraf said, asking why such allegation against BNP has never been flagged before.
বিদেশের থেকে আমেরিকা থেকে একটি সংস্থা এবং উচ্চ পর্যায়ের কর্মকর্তাদের বিরুদ্ধে স্যাংশন এসেছে, যখন বাংলাদেশ গণতান্ত্রিক সামিটের দাওয়াত পায় না, তখন কিন্তু আজকে এই কথাগুলো উঠছে। আগে কেন এই কথাগুলো উঠেনি? আওয়ামী লীগ গত 14 বছর যাবৎ লবিস্ট তারা নিয়োগ করে এদেশে যে গণতন্ত্র হত্যা করছে, মানবাধিকার লঙ্ঘন করছে, চুরি ডাকাতি করে এদেশের অর্থ লুণ্ঠন করছে, এগুলো যাতে ধামাচাপা দেওয়া যায় সেই জন্য বিদেশে তারা লবিস্ট নিয়োগ করেছে। এটা যখন পত্রপত্রিকায় বেরিয়েছে, আজকে এই সরকার এই ধরনের একটি মিথ্যি বানোয়াট একটি কতগুলো ডকুমেন্ট দিয়ে আজকে তার শুধু জবাব দেওয়ার জন্য বা জনগণকে বিভ্রান্ত করার জন্য এই ধরনের কথা বলছে, এগুলো সম্পূর্ণ বানোয়াট।
The government has rejected the latest proposal to increase the prices of edible oil. The Ministry of Commerce will assess whether there is any credible reason to hike prices and decide on the matter after 15 days. Commerce Minister Tipu Munshi told reporters following a meeting with cooking oil traders on Wednesday morning. The minister said that prices of edible oil will not go up in the next 15 days. Rather, traders have been urged to reduce prices.
16 দিন পরে বসে একদম জাস্টিফাইড করে দাম বাড়ানো যদি প্রয়োজন হয় বাড়াবো, কমানো যদি প্রয়োজন হয় কমাবো, বাট উইল ফিক্স ইট আপ অন দ্যাট টাইম। তার পাশাপাশি আপনাদের কাছে সাহায্য চাই, গ্লোবাল মার্কেট, তারপরে আশেপাশের দেশ, এগুলোর জন্য একদম সত্য কথাগুলো উঠে আসা উচিত।
The protesting students of Shahjalal University have started an indefinite hunger strike in demand of the resignation of Vice-Chancellor Professor Fariduddin Ahmed. The student protests on the campus began on Thursday last week as the female students of Begum Shirajunnisa Chaudhry Hall protested abuses by the hall provost. Other SUST students joined the demonstration. The situation took a new turn Sunday as police charged batons, lobbed tear shell canisters, fired rubber bullets, and used stun grenades to disperse the students who blocked the VC in his office. Subsequently, the university authority suspended all classes and examinations indefinitely. Rejecting the order, the agitated students went on protest. Meanwhile, at least 50 teachers of the university demonstrated against their students. The university authorities has suspended its syndicate election amid continuing student protests calling for the resignation of the vice-chancellor. International news. Afghans are facing their toughest winter yet as the country grapples with a rapidly growing humanitarian crisis following the Taliban takeover last year. Afghanistan's aid-dependent economy was already stumbling when the Taliban seized power in mid-August amid a disorderly departure of US and NATO troops. The international community froze Afghanistan's assets abroad and halted funding, unwilling to work with the Taliban government given its reputation for brutality during its previous rule 20 years ago. Because of a shortage of funds that is needed to keep the supply of food intact, Afghans are now facing acute hunger and thousands of people are displaced. The United Nations has warned that over half of Afghanistan's population are facing extreme levels of hunger and nearly 9 million are on the brink of famine. Before ending, let's have a look on the headlines once again. Bangladesh COVID positivity rate highest in 5 months, 12 districts at high COVID risk. BNP denies allegation of hiring lobbyists in US, terms the accusation fabricated. Shahjalal University students go on hunger strike demanding VC's resignation, syndicate poll suspended. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates of our NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondar Khobor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.